Data from the Federal Trade Commission shows American consumers lost more than $10 billion to fraud in 2023. And digital tools are making it easier for scammers to separate you from your hard-earned money. And Ralph Dahm is the Director of Government and Law Enforcement Relations at Lionsgate Network. Joins me now to discuss these common digital scams. And I guess more importantly, Ralph, is how to avoid them. You're an online private eye. I think we get the idea of that in a broader concept, but tell us what exactly that is and what tools do you use?
What we do at Lionsgate Network is when a scam is reported to us, our digital forensics team tracks the digital currency movement through the blockchain. Highly complicated, but we can see in real time where the money is moving. If money has been stolen, it'll go to Binance or another exchange, maybe go through multiple countries, maybe combine with other wallets. A $200 wallet can be moved into a $200 million wallet for organized crime. And we can see all this in real time, work with Department of Homeland Security or FBI or IRS or local police departments who can seize that money, freeze it, recover the funds, and then prosecute the criminals.
I want you to take me through the steps on that in a minute, but first here, what is the number one method that consumers get scammed here? Is it through text, is it email, or is it social media?
Number one is social media. We're seeing a lot of scamming on the Meta platforms, Facebook, because everybody thinks Facebook is safe. They've used it for years, they talk to their friends, they can see a lot of good things. But you also get a lot of scammers. Someone will reach out to you and go, "Hi, I'd like to be your friend." You strike up a conversation. Over time, they develop a relationship. And what they do is build your trust. And then a crisis will happen where they need money, and they'll ask you to send it to them. And we've seen people lose millions, their entire life savings, to these scammers.
Give me some I know you have a few good examples, but I'm guessing you're going to be much more suspect if somebody's reaching out to you, but you also have instances where you reach out to someone else thinking that they provide a legitimate service and find out it's anything but.
Right. There's many scammers that are using what we call pig butchering scams or investment scams. They've got a website that you can invest $250 in. 2 days later, it's $6,000. I made a fortune. It's not real, it's totally fake, but they get you putting more and more money into it until you finally say, wait a minute, then they disappear. We had a case in Texas, a gentleman lost $3 million over 2 months. Last month, a lawyer in New York, $740,000, his life savings. Intelligent people fall for these scams. The uninitiated, non-technical people, the elderly, prime targets, especially on Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. They'll reach out to them, develop a relationship, or they'll do the grandparent scam. "Grandma, I'm going to jail. I'm your grandson. Send me money." And grandma goes to the bank, gets $10,000, puts it in an envelope, drops it off at a retail store for someone to pick it up. Total scam. The money's gone.
We know AI really has been sort of making this better for the scammers, right? What are ways that you would be able to protect, like if you've got a parent that you're concerned that would fall victim to this? What is a good way to sort of shut these things down? And then afterward, how do you go about trying to even recover that money?
First, take a breath. If someone's calling you, a grandson, granddaughter, "I'm going to jail, Grandma," take a breath, hang up the phone, call them back. You probably get the real grandson, and it's a total scam. You do not have to do anything urgently or quickly. A lot of these scammers want you to move fast because that's their friend. Move quickly. They like to hide in the shadows, and at Lionsgate, we like to put a spotlight on them. What you can do is do a Google search. Check out the website. If it's an investment website, go to whois.com, type in the domain name. It was set up last month. It's not legitimate.
But those still require like some proactive energy, right? But
they do.
How can you use your own technology? Are there settings on the phone, on the laptop, or things that we should be kind of paying attention to that might be a good option?
Very difficult because I get 5 or 6 of these scams every day on my phone. "Hi, are you
You don't
related
fall
to
for
me?"
them, though,
Right? But no, I see them.
Yeah.
Sometimes I try to connect to track them down, but artificial intelligence is going to explode fraud. Right now, $53 billion lost every year to scam. That's expected to go to the trillions in a couple of years.
You said even Illinois
Illinois, we have identified 1,300 cases in Illinois last month of these types of frauds.
Wow, that is stunning.
And what's reported is only 1 in 20. People are embarrassed to reveal that they've been scammed. Some are killing themselves. They commit suicide because they've lost their entire life savings. They think there's no way they can get it back. They give up hope. And I've seen 3 cases in the last month of people unfortunately taking their lives over these insidious scams that are preying on our people.
That is heartbreaking. If you could as best you can, tell us, time is of the essence, right? When you're trying to track back the money, how does that, what's your advice to somebody who's
My
been
advice
actually
is
scammed?
go to our website, lionsgate.network, and we have a wizard. You can enter your information. Our digital currency team will see this information, will track it down for you in real time, get back to you with where's the money. We can see where the money has gone. It travels through the blockchain networks, it's moving through different exchanges, money mixers as they call them, but we can trace all this in real time, as short as 6 seconds, work with law enforcement to freeze those funds and make a recovery for the victims. Can't do it every time, but we've recovered over 110 million so far this year.
And how do you guys get sort of compensated for that?
Multiple ways. One, we have an agreement subscription with some of our partners in federal government. We work with Homeland Security, IRS, FBI. We're working now with local law enforcement, police departments. They don't have the budget. So we put together a program where they can work with us at no cost for 30 days, and then we'll take all of their cases and help them out to close cases. But what we do is work with the victims for a small fee up front, because we have a lot of costs to incur. Some of these cases we incur $40,000, $50,000 in costs, and we have to audit everything we see. A simple case might do 40 lines of code that we have to track. It's tedious and expensive.
Wow.
But in the end, we can recover funds that normally would be lost forever.
Cost you a lot more in the long run.
Costs a lot more in the long
Good
run.
to have you putting the focus on this. Thank you so much. Ralph Daum with
Thank you.
Lionsgate Network.
Appreciate it. Thanks so
All right,
much.
take care. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.